Excited is an understatement. So this new Valentine's Day mystery box from Unearthly Cosmetics arrived to my door about an hour-ish ago, hour and a half ago. So I needed to film this ASAP because I'm so excited. I'm not gonna talk too much in this intro because I know you guys just wanna see what's in the box like me. Of course, if you don't want to see what's in the box, do not continue watching. I totally understand if you don't want to see it, if you yourself have ordered it, but here it is. So this mystery box from Unearthly Cosmetics is the second mystery box that they've released. They did do one for Halloween, and this one is supposed to be Valentine's Day themed. It does retail for $100. There's supposed to be $115 worth of product. The second pre-order is open now as I'm filming this. The first pre-order sold out pretty quickly. It says that there are 5 items in the box that have never been released. This will not contain any past or currently available items. That is what's so wonderful about the mystery boxes that she does. She really does curate basically a whole new collection for the boxes. So here is the box, and here is the Halloween box, because immediately when I got this in the mail, the new one, I could tell it was a little smaller. And then I held it up next to the Halloween one, and it's not that much smaller, but I don't know if you can tell, see around here, the border. It is just slightly smaller than the Halloween one, which makes sense because there's supposed to be 5 products in the Valentine's Day one, and the Halloween one had 3 quads, 3 lip products, and a highlighter palette. So what is that? 3, 6, 7 products. And by the way, you can use an affiliate code to get a further discount on this. I don't have one, but there are a lot of them floating out there. So, okay, here we go. Are we ready? I'm excited. Okay, here we go. Okay, so just like the last box, it's the same presentation with the logo here and then a styrofoam piece here. And then we're gonna take it off. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. A second piece of styrofoam. And here are the products. How awesome. Love the packaging. Okay, so I'm so excited just looking at this. All right, here we go. So the first item in the box is the Surrender Eyeshadow and Pressed Pigment Palette. It's got the sexy lady on the front. Let me hold that up closer so you can see. Packaging is very Valentine's Day. I love that. I love whoever does their art for all their packaging. Is so beautiful. So let's open this up and see what it looks like. I'm so excited. So it is like a really slim, nice, like pretty compact package. The graphic on the front is the same as the box. And then on the inside, this is right up my alley. This is right up my alley. How beautiful is that? Wow. Wow. Gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Yes. So because some of these are pressed pigments, they are not FDA approved for the eye area, so use at your own discretion. Some of them aren't, but I don't usually have a problem using pressed pigments on my eyes, so I am going to use any shade that I desire. This looks gorgeous. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 pans, and it looks like it's 6 mattes and 6 shimmers, which is awesome to me. They are smaller pans. Usually with Unearthly's palettes, they have quite large pans, but these ones are smaller pans. This looks beautiful. I love when a palette has neutral tones as well as colorful tones, and this has it. Very excited to try it. Okay, I wish I had more than 2 eyes. And then we have the Surrender Glowing Blush Palette. That is exciting. I'm very excited to have a blush palette. So that's what the outer packaging looks like. Let's open it up. Inner packaging is the same as the cardboard, and let's look at it. Ooh, pretty. So you have 3 glowy blushes. They definitely have a lot of glow to them. Just curious, I wanted to swatch these real quick. So we have Passionate, pretty, Romantic, and Luscious. Ooh, Luscious looks like it's gonna be my color. Very bright, very pigmented. Oh, super pretty. So you have more of like a peachy tone, a very like bright pink tone, and a berry tone. In the last mystery box from Halloween, she did have a highlighter palette, and one of the highlighters was very blushy like pink, and I loved using it as a blush topper. So I feel like I'm gonna really like these for that. And then last but not least, we get 3 satin liquid lipsticks. I'm so excited. I've never tried these satin liquid lipsticks from Unearthly. I've always wanted to. So this is what the outer packaging looks like. Again, very sexy, like the back of a woman's body with like a corset laced up. I've seen pictures of this with the cool like snow globe up top. So this is the shade Flirt. It looks like a cool toned like pinky purple. Smell is very good. Ooh, pretty dark, deep like berry shade. That's really pretty. So that's the shade Flirt. Next we have the shade Dreamy. Oh yeah, that's a me color. It's like a nude brownish color. And then we have the shade Delight. This looks slightly deeper. Yeah, slightly deeper and a little more chocolate brown, a little more like cool toned. That looks so pretty. So those are the colors. Love, love. As usual, she really like clearly really thinks about these products and really curates these beautiful collections that aren't just like a bunch of things thrown into a box that they're trying to get rid of, you know, which I really appreciate. So, okay, let's get these things on the face. I have already primed my eyes because I had a feeling that there would be an eyeshadow palette in this. This looks so stunning. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So let's just go on the fly here. Let's just, whatever. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Corset here, this warm brown. It's gonna be a really pretty, just like transition shade. I can see myself using this corner just for a neutral look. I'm not gonna do that today though. Okay, calm down. I'll put a little color in there as well. But I am just gonna put this through the crease. Really beautiful, usual, good quality shadow. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this like more berry shade called Sensual. I'm gonna put this in the outer corner as well as lower in the crease. I'm actually gonna take this shade called Generous. I'm gonna put it more to the inner part of my crease. I kept that Sensual shade more on the outer part, so I'm gonna bring this more in. No complaints, everything blended really easily, looks pigmented, beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna just deepen it out even more with Bustier right here, this deep dark brown. Just gonna place that in the very outer corner of my eye. I'm gonna throw on the NYX glitter primer just because I do that with pretty much every shimmer shade ever. I'm just gonna put that all over the lid. So many choices. I think I'm gonna use a couple of shimmers on the lid. I'm gonna go in with Intoxicating here, this like berry shimmer. I'm gonna put this more like in the outer part of my lid, just to bridge the matte with the shimmer that I'm gonna pop on the inner part. Beautiful. Really beautiful. I kind of want to use this shade called Alluring here, this like very light baby pink. Looks super pretty. I think it'd be really like brightening. Oh, it's a duo, it's a multi-chrome. Whoa. See, in the pan it looks pink and on my finger it looks like white gold to pink. Oh yeah, like looking in the mirror, it's white gold. I don't know what you guys can see up there, but definitely a multi-chrome. Wow. How cool is that? Yeah, see, if I hold the mirror here, it's pink. If I look down here, it's white gold. I know people do this. Can you see this? Will this make sense? Maybe not. Wow, that's gorgeous. Yeah, there's another multi-chrome Seductive, or at least it's a duochrome. I see like, if you look straight on, it's like a pinky shade, but then it shifts to a gold. So it's like pinky-ish to like a gold or coppery gold. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but wow, is that stunning. Wow, that's really exciting. I'm gonna go to the lower lash line and I'm going to take that darkest brown shade Bustier. I'm gonna push that right up against my lower lash line. I'm gonna go in with a pencil brush and I'm going to go into Sensual and I'm just going to smoke that out a little bit. I'm gonna take a tiny little fluffy brush and I'm gonna go into Generous and just smoke it out even more. And then I have to pop this shade Radiant in the inner corner as the highlight. I just have to. How can I not? It does look a little glittery and like textured, so I am gonna spray the brush just to be sure. That's a really pretty shade. Like in the pan, it looks like it's just like a white or a silver, but it actually has like a purple reflect throughout it. Okay, let me pop on some bronzer real quick. I kind of knew there wasn't gonna be a bronzer, but I just would have hated to have put bronzer on and then... Anyway, I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Okay, by the way, everything else that's on my face, I will link down in the description box below as well if you are interested in knowing. But now let's go to the blush palette. So the Surrender, oh no, that's the eyeshadow palette, hold on. The Surrender Glowing Blush Palette. This is stunning. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm not really a glowy blush person. I have a lot of acne and a lot of texture on my face. So I'm not always like in love with a super glowy cheek, but I'm excited to try this out. You know, my heart wants to go to this Luscious shade because it is the peachy color. So I'm gonna try that one out. I'm gonna go in with a really fluffy brush at first. Let's see like how this works, if I need to go in with a denser brush, or I'm also interested in using this as like a blush topper, but let's just go in right on to the skin. That's really pretty. Definitely has enough pigment on its own that you could wear it on its own for sure. Yeah, ooh, that's gorgeous. It's not glittery, but there's definitely like some sparkly particles to it, you see? But definitely pigmented. I mean, on its own, it works just fine. Wish I had more cheeks. I mean, but you know what I mean. I personally would wear this more as like a blush topper because it is very glowy, but if you like a glowy cheek, you would love this. And it is pigmented enough to wear on its own, as you can see. So love that. Okay, I'm interested to try all three of these on. What do you think? Let's just do it for fun, right? So let's go lightest to deepest. So I'm gonna start with Dreamy first. I think I wanna end with that berry one on my lips, which is not very much like me. I'm always more of a nude person, but I'm just feeling like the berry tones, you know? Very, very smooth, very glidey, really nice formula, very comfortable. And obviously I did not use a lip liner, so this is just Dreamy on its own. This is what it looks like. This is a total me color. I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this one. It's just like a perfect like neutral nude. Yes. I'm gonna go into the deeper nude, which is Delight. This one's a little more cool toned. Oh, it's so pretty though. Kind of ignore the application. Again, I'm not wearing a lip liner and I'm usually always wearing a lip liner, but this is the color Delight. Really, really pretty chocolate brown. All right, and then I'm gonna end with Flirt, which is this like deeper purple color. Super pretty vampy color. Again, not the best application because I didn't use a lip liner, so don't. But really, really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera. I'm just gonna put on some liner and mascara, and I might clean this lip line up a little bit, and then let me just give you my thoughts. Oh, and by the way, I didn't mention in the beginning of this video, my name is Rachel. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate it. So here is the finished look. using the products from the Valentine's Day mystery box. What do you think? Well, I'll tell you what I think. I love it. I have to be honest with you. I loved the Halloween mystery box, but I actually think I like this box even more. I just feel like I'm gonna use every single one of these products. There are things that I love, like shades I love. It's just like I'm vibing with this so much. So let's just kind of talk a little bit about it. The eyeshadow palette, I love this color story. I personally love when I can get neutral looks and colorful looks out of a palette. I find it to be so versatile, and it's gonna be something I'm gonna reach for a lot. So I think this is so fun. I love that you get 2 multi-chromes or duochromes in here. I think that's a really fun touch. And I love that it's half mattes, half shimmers. Love the packaging, love the size. Really impressed with this palette. I really like it a lot. The blush palette, like I said, I'm not really a glowy blush person, but I went over to my makeup desk to finish up my makeup away from this big giant light that emphasizes every little pore and every little bump on my face. And away from the big light and more natural light, I really like how my cheeks look. It looks glowy, but it doesn't look like I put a highlighter all over my face. You know, there's still pigment to the blush. There's still a base color. And like when I turn my head, you can see the sheen, but it still looks like a blush. So I like that. And I'm really excited that there's 3 very different shades in here. They don't look super different in the pan, but swatched out, as you could see, they do look like very different undertones. And then the lips, I'm so excited. I mean, 2 of the lips are more like brown nudes, which I love. And then I don't really have a color like this. And I like that it's not, well, it's on my teeth. Why don't you guys tell me? I like that this is a satin liquid lipstick because it's not gonna dry down completely, but after having this on now for like 15 minutes, it has dried down enough that I'm not scared that it's gonna end up all over my face. You know, like with bold colors, I really don't like anything that's too liquidy or too glossy because I'm scared it's gonna get all over me if I have to eat or drink or just like make a sharp movement, you know? So love that. I love the packaging with the snow globe on top. I think that's a really cute touch. All of the packaging on all the boxes is really nice. Once again, I am really impressed with this mystery box. She's making these mystery boxes like kick the ass of every other mystery box that any other brand does. You know what I mean? So yes, let me know your thoughts down below. Did you pick this up and you just couldn't wait to get it yourself, that you needed to see my video? Or did you skip out on it? Do you want to pick it up? Let me know your thoughts down below. Did you pick up the first one, the Halloween one? I love hearing from you down in the comments. Let's chat. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me out a lot when you do that. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I would love if you would consider subscribing before you leave. I do upload videos weekly, both beauty and fashion videos, and I would love to see you back on my channel again. I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.